Hi YouTube fans. So today I am getting ready for a craft sale, and last time I did a craft sale I did not have enough earrings. I noticed I had quite a few spaces on the racks that I use. So this video is how to make 10 pairs of earrings in about an hour, and we're going to be starting that in just a minute. Okay, so we're going to be doing 10 pairs of earrings in about an hour. So first thing I'm going to do is I have a necklace that I made with paper beads, and I put bead caps on them. I found that I didn't really care for the bead cap because it was bigger than the bead and it kind of scrapes when you wear it. And I know this because I made myself one of these necklaces, and I found that this was an issue. So I'm going to take it apart, and I'm going to use some of these beads to make something else. No point wasting the beads or the findings. I'm just going to take it all apart and make something else. So I'll do that right quick. So, and see, with this I have my eye pins that I used for this project, so I'm just going to reuse those eye pins as long as they're good. And yeah, because my aluminum wire that I use all the time that I just love because it's so light, it also doesn't tarnish, and I just love it for that reason. So there we go. So this gives me opportunities to make a few different kinds of earrings. So as you see, I just took a few links off of this necklace, and I ended up with two really pretty paper beads. See those? I can make those into a nice pair of earrings. And two other paper beads that match fairly well. And so I'm gonna make some pair of earrings out of those. Now, one of the best way to make a pair of earrings is with a head pin. So I'm using a head pin. Can you see that? Okay, I'm going to put a clear bead on it so that it doesn't slide off. I'm going to put the paper bead, a clear bead. I'm going to use my round nose pliers. Can you see those? Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to bend it with my nail to get a nice tight bend. And then I'm just going to bend it with the round nose back on itself. There we go. Tidy that up. Straighten it out. And there we go. We have one earring made. And I'm going to do that again with the other bead that matches it. And then I am going, whoops, that bead flew. Bend it with my nail. Go over. Okay. And I'll be right back. Here we go. So I bent it over. I'm just going to bend it back on itself. Oh. So here we go. Just by doing that, we got one pair of earrings. Can you see? There we go. I just have to put the wires on them. So here's my baggie of ear wires. So there we go. So cute and easy and fun. I love them. Okay, so that's one pair of earrings made. Now we're gonna go to our next pair of earrings. So we've got these. I'll need my trusty aluminum. Sorry, my desk is a disaster, but that's because I've got a creative mind. Okay, so that can go in the garbage. So I've got these two. I'm thinking I will put them with, my head pins aren't long enough. I've got those. Maybe I will wrap those. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna cut off some wire, and I'm gonna cut off some wire. So whenever you're making earrings, you always want your two wires to match in length. There we go. And then for this one, I think what I'll do is I'll do a loop on the end, on the very end. Do I want a loop? Probably not a loop. Let me think about this and I'll come back. Okay, so I decided what I'm going to do with these. Those two lengths, I took this tube and I centered them and I looped them around here, and using my nylon grips, I just making them nice and round. Okay, on the cylinder so I get a good shape. I do want them centered though. There we go. And then, so I'll make those nice like that, putting them around. See them on there? I kind of have a reflection here. Okay, so then I've got a nice curved, see? So then I'm gonna take some little pieces, just two little pieces. Okay, cut those. I'm gonna make quite a large loop at the end. Okay, and then straighten it. And I'm gonna do that to the other one. Quite a large loop. And straighten it. Okay, then I'm gonna take the bead, put it on. So see, my loop is big enough my bead doesn't fall off. Use my nail, bend it, snip it. Make sure that my wire is facing my loop. I'm gonna make a loop to match. Bigger loop. Okay, then I'm just gonna tidy that up. Okay, and make sure they're both facing the same way. Then I'm gonna take the loop I made and I'm just gonna thread this bead on here through the loops that I did. See what I'm doing here? Okay, and then figure that out just right. Do that to the other side. Bend it with my nail. Snip. Make a matching loop. There we go. Oops, went too far on that loop. There we go. Thread it through the other one. So that it's nice. Now we want these to match, so it's good if we hold them together. Okay, now I'm gonna cut these wires so they're matching. Okay, so now they're exactly the same. One is just a smidge longer, so I'm gonna make the shorter one have a loop. Okay, I'm gonna thread that loop through the longer one. And then, oh, it's not staying. There we go. Then I'm going to take that one, make a bigger loop. And there we go. Just tidy that up. And there we have another earring. There we go. So I'm doing the same to the other one. One's a bit longer. I'm going to take the shorter one and make a little loop. Okay, that can get threaded onto the longer one. The longer one gets a bigger loop. There we go. Okay. And then those go on wires, and I've got my second pair of earrings. And that's the second pair made. Okay, I have an idea for a third pair of earrings. Again, I'm taking some head pins. See those? And I'm gonna put a bead cap. See my bead cap? I put bead cap, 3 of these spacers. And this is just for a small earring. And then I'm going to put another bead cap. There we go. I'm going to bend it with my nail. Use my round nose. You know what, that's a bit too low. Well, I'll do a nice big loop. And give it a nice big loop. Tidy it up. go. Then what you do to one, you do to the other. So bead cap, 3 of these little green ones. 2, 3, another bead cap. Bend it with my nail. Give it a nice big loop. Okay, and I kind of have gone over the loop to give it a bit of a spiral, if you know what I mean. Okay, straighten that all out. There we go. Put on my ear wires and we've got our 3rd pair of earrings. Third pair of earrings. Excellent. There we go. Okay. I'll come back with okay. For earring pair number 4, I cut some wire, and again I put it around my cylinder here, and I overlapped, and I pushed them quite tight. See? Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I have these little red beads. I'm just going to put a red bead on each. And then I am going to, what am I going to do? I am going to take one of these ends and I'm just going to make a spiral. Okay, so you've seen me do these before. I got them started pretty good. Oh, the bead fell off, so as long as I remember that I was gonna do that. So I take my nylon and I continue the spiral. Okay. There we go. So I have 3 twists in there. Okay, I'm gonna put my red bead back. I'm going to put a big loop in this one. And then I've got this. Okay, what we do to one, we do to the other. So I'll take this one, make a loop. Okay. Use my nylons. There we go. Put the bead back on. Do a nice big loop on this side. Okay. You know what? I'm going to give that spiral a few more turns. There. Make it a nice big spiral. There we go. Go. We want to make sure that these have about the same bend. Okay. There we go. You know what? I'm going to give a little bit more bend. And you do one, you do the other. There we go. Going to line up those. There we go. And then we put them in our ear wires. And that's, whoops. That'll be 4 pairs done. So, see, one is going to go that way, and one will go in the opposite direction. So one like that. So one like that, and one like that. Aren't they cute? Okay, 4 pairs earrings. Be back with 5. Okay, I got pair number 5. So, I watched another YouTuber from Beautiful Nights. She does awesome tutorials, and one of the things she said is when you're using a bead that has a bigger hole, that quite often you can stick a smaller bead in it and it'll help hold it into place. So I'm using a head pin, a bead cap, a bead just to hold the bead that's got the bigger one. See how it just holds it into place. And then I'm putting a green faceted bead on top and bending it with my nail. And I'm going to give it a nice Actually, this is a bit long, so I'm just going to go like that. And then I'm just going to give it a nice loop. Okay, so what we do to one, we do the other. So we bead cap, the bead to hold the big whole bead in place, another green faceted one, bend it with my nail, take a little bit off. Go like this. Tidy it up. And then you've got another pair of earrings. Yes. Put them on your ear wires. Oops, I threw an ear wire. Oh, there it is. Put it on your ear wire. And you've got another pair. So that was pair number 5. I'll give you a nice lineup of these after, at the end of the video. Okay. There's pair of earrings number 5. Okay, so I have my next pair of earrings. I'm using a head pin. Woo. Head pin. I'm doing a blue bead. Spacer bead. Blue bead. Bending with my nail. Making a loop. And you know, you're right. All of these earrings are pretty much made the same. And it's just the difference to the earring is what you bring to it, your creativity. Creativity. And the ability to speak. Yeah, so if you decide that you're gonna put certain colors together, I mean, sometimes that's exactly what someone's looking for, but they just can't articulate it. So there we go. We put on our ear wires. The other thing is, you're probably wondering why I'm making so many small ones. Quite often at my craft sales, I will have people say, do you just have a little something, you know, that could go with everything? And this is what I come up with. And you know, quite often simple is really what a person is looking for. And if they want the fancier ones, I do make the fancier ones, but you know. Okay. There we go. What is this? This is 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was earrings number 6. And there they go. Aren't they cute? Okay, let's go to earring number 7. I hope we're still under an hour. It'll be interesting to see if I can do this. Okay, earring number 7. I used eye pin. Put it through, bent it with my nail. Putting a loop. Okay, a nice big loop. And I'm doing the same to the other one. Okay. There we go. bit shorter. Like that. Okay. And then I am going to take, now I have a tutorial for my spiral charms. I am going to use, no I'm not, I'm going to use these. I found these at a local store. And they are so cute. Is this too long? It is too long. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, scratch that. We're not using this. Oh. So, what was I going to do? Oh, spiral charms. That's right. So, I was going to use a spiral charm. I have one here. And all I do is I take it, put it on the bottom, and the other loop goes on the top. And then I just have to find my spiral charms. Oh, there's my earring backings. I need those. Where are my spiral charms? Yikes! Found my bead caps. Put those back. Found my hose. Oh, hey, found some things there. Where are, there's one. There, okay. So I've got two of these. So I can do two pairs of earrings. And these are so cute. Now, bead wires, or ear wires. There it is. Isn't that cute? So we've got another set of earrings. That was 8. Okay, so which one are you? Okay. There we go. And we've got 8. Earring number 9. I got these neat little things at my local craft store called Kit and Caboodle. And they have all kinds of interesting findings. I got a whole package for a good price. So I'm going to use this. So first I'm going to take a head pin. Then I'm putting a silver spacer, a pink bead, and then a clear seed bead. I'm going to bend it with my nail. And I'm going to do that to the side. So, a head pin. A silver spacer bead. Where did I find that? Yeah, silver spacer. A pink. A clear. Bend that with my nail. I'm going to trim off some of this because it's a bit too long. We want it about 1/4 of an inch, I guess. Now I'm going to make my loop. Nice tidy little loop. And then what I do to one, I do to the other. So I'm going to snip off the excess. I can eyeball this because I've been doing this for years, but I'm pretty sure it's about 1/4 of an inch. Close my loop. Tidy it up. Make sure it's nice and closed. Yeah. Okay, now using my flat nose, I'm going to open that loop. Okay. Open it. Oops, wrong side. Open it. On here there is a little place where you can put this through, so I'm going to close it now. And then see, it's got a cute little dangle. Okay. Those are so cute. So. There we go. Close it up. And always remember, when you open your loops, you open them sideways. Okay, then I'm going to put on my ear wires. And you make sure the nice part is facing out. Okay. And like I said, I get these findings from my local hobby store called Kit and Caboodle. There we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that was number 9. So earring number 10, this is going to be a bit trickier. So I am going to make some eye pins really quick. And what we're going to do, I think we're going to go blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so taking my round nose pliers, we are going to make an eye pin, okay? Then we are going to take, I'm going to use some of these blue beads because they are what I'm going to use. So we're going to need 4 for each earring. And we're going to use chain for this earring. Okay? So there we go. These are check seed bead. They are, what size are they? 1 vial, check seed bead, 4 millimeters. Okay, so I'm taking my eye pin. Make sure it's nice and closed. Okay, I'm going to put on one of these, put on a big paper bead, put on one of these. I'm going to bend it the same direction. Whoops, you stay there. With my nail. Okay, I'm going to trim off. Oops, and of course I went the wrong way. Trim off the excess. Make another loop, okay? Now I want the loops on each end to be facing the same way. So we'll just give that a little fix right now. Okay. Now we're going to use chain. So we're going to count our links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 links. This one we want 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay. So, now, make sure all our links are nice and closed. And it's important that we have 11 and 11, okay? And we're going to need this for each side. So I'm opening one side of my creation that I just made with the paper bead. I'm slipping on the chain. Okay. There we go. On the other side, I am opening it and I'm slipping on a different chain. Oh, geez. Okay. 2 chains. Okay. There we go. So I have 2 chains hanging off a bead. Okay. Now I'm taking a smaller seed bead, grabbing an eye pin. I am putting the bead, bending it, giving it a trim if it needs one. This one needs a little bit of a trim. Making a loop. Okay. And making sure my loops are facing the same way. Now, I am going to count up 1, 2, 3 links, and in the 4th link, I'm going to attach this new section I made, okay? So, open it up. Sorry about that. I lost my feed. My storage was full. So, I attached the smaller bead, and then I'm going to take my ear wire and put the 2 links from each chain into that. And there we go. I have another earring. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And I'm going to make the other one to match. And that's the 10th earring. So here are the 10 finished earrings. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.